Well, Mr. Ranger Doggy, it says we're live. L-I-V-E, boo-boos. Get some coffee. Coffee. Coffee time in the old VW bus. Coffee time in the old VW bus. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh. Every time in the old VW. Every time in the old VW bus. Every time in. Yes, I got a fork to stir my stuff. I can't find my spoon. I cannot find my spoon. No spoony love. No spoony love. Fork to stir. Stirring with a fork. A happy. A super duper. Happy Friday. Wow, that's good and hot. Wow. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. It is the 16th of March, 2018. 2018, it's Friday. We made it to Friday. Friday. It's my last day at the temp agency. Last day at the temp agency. And then Monday I start officially with the new job. Well, it's not new. I've been there for almost 5 months, but I'll be officially on through the company. Oh yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. It sure is. So last night I was on my way back out to the country, and I decided, heck it, I'll stay one more night in the big town here at the Fly. I stayed at the Flying J at the truck stop last night. Something I wanted to do. It was enjoyable, so I put some gas in the old generator and stayed here. It was really nice last night. It probably dropped down. I want to say it's like in the low 60s, so it wasn't bad sleeping weather. I didn't have to run my generator last night. I didn't have to run my heater. I got up about 2:30 this morning, kicked the generator on so I could charge my phones. And then I made coffee this morning. So yeah. Yes, it's early. How's Mr. Ranger Dog doing this morning? Mr. Ranger Dog is doing good. His allergies were not as bad last night as they have been. He slept good, I think. Mr. Ranger, he slept good. Yep, he sure did. He's all just chilling. Oh, Mr. Ranger Doggy. Yeah, him's all just chilling. Aw. Pat on the head. Scratch behind the ear. Oh, Mr. Ranger Dog. Alright, yesterday's little dealio, which was no bet in it. There was no money, nothing involved. But yes, I did get paid. I got paid yesterday. I was surprised. And all that jazz. So, last night, before I went to bed, I started getting a little bit of a headache, and I don't know what it was from. It could have been throwing some disc. Yeah, of course, yesterday, I didn't tell you all about this. Of course, yesterday, I had to leave work about 45 minutes early because I got a phone call. They were saying that they were in the process of repossessing my car, so I had to go deal with that situation. The bank called like about 15 minutes after I left work, said it was a clerical error, blah, 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 blah. So that didn't happen. I didn't get my car repossessed because I didn't need that, because this weekend, tomorrow, I'm going to drive that sucker to Ponca, and we're going to work on trading that sucker off for something cheaper And I'm not going to drive it. That's going to be my mom's, basically my mom's car, because I don't need another car. I don't. But I don't want to lose the credit on it. I don't want to lose my mom's credit on it or ruin my mom's credit on it. So we're going to trade it in for something cheaper, a little bit easier on my pocket and all that jazz. And I'll just leave that car there in Ponca for my mom and all that jazz. So that's the dealio. That's it. So yeah, I played a little disc golf yesterday. So I don't know if I pulled something in my neck, because my neck hurts a little bit right back in here. And it's caused me to have a little bit of a headache through here. But I slept with a headache last night. I'm just not too sure about that. But I took some Excedrin this morning, and I'm slowly getting over it. Enjoying my coffee. My coffee. Yep. Oh, Mr. Ranger Dog. Here we're rolling in almost 7 minutes after the hour on the 16th of March, 2018. It is a Friday. TGIF. It is Friday. Friday. Oh, it's Friday. Did I tell you it's Friday? It's Friday, Mr. Ranger. Oh, Mr. Ranger Dog. So yeah, I was going to go out and stay out there. Out in the country last night and all that jazz, but I was going down Route 66 and I decided to say, heck it, I'll come here to the Flying J and hang out. It was nice. Like I said, I didn't have to run my generator through the night at all. Done until about 2:30 this morning when I woke up and started charging my phones and all that groovy jazz. So yeah, my big plans for the weekend. Excuse me. I clear the old throat out. My big plans for the weekend is I'll take the old VW bus back out to the country tonight after work, and then in the morning I'm gonna get up super early, head up to the big town of Ponca City, and trade in the car, or see about trading in the car. And let's say it don't happen, like because of what's going on, I'm behind the payments. Let's say they can't work with me. Then I'm gonna have to start crossing that bridge of just turning the Jetta over, because I can't afford the payments. I can afford them, but therefore I can't eat. My Jetta payment is almost $400 a month. 380, well, at 380 something, 390 390 after everything, and then another almost $220 for the insurance on the sucker. So that's $600 some odd, and then another $102 for insurance on my VW bus here a month. So in car dealios a month, I'm looking at $700 some odd. That's expensive. That's high dollar. And then I got my mortgage on my house and all that stuff. So by the time I'm done, it's eaten up all my money through the weekend or through the month. It leaves me no money to basically live on. So I've had to not pay certain bills. I've had to pay certain bills just to live, and I can't do that. I got to live. Today's society, today's dealio, it seems like they're forcing more and more people into a life of debt, it seems like, and that's not good. That's not groovy. People have to eat, people have to live, and banks and loans and all that jazz, they don't care. They want their money. They don't care if you eat, sleep, or whatever. They don't care. So I got to rethink about my finances, redo things, and all that jazz, because I really am trying to simplify my life, my lifestyle, back down to another way, and all that jazz. I was talking to my good friend yesterday, and right now, basically, living in a VW bus is not by choice. because I have to, you know, by what's going on with life. If it was just by choice, which, you know, if I had, you know, even still, if I had no bills, not many bills, and I was okay financially, I'd still be living this VW bus because it's simple to me. It's something I like. So yeah, I'm trying to get out of that mode of living in the VW bus or get into the mode of living in the VW by choice, not because by circumstances. So yeah, that's my goal. Here we are rolling in at 10 minutes after the hour. 10 minutes after the hour on the 16th of March. March 2018. Just a truck in. Get a little more coffee. Let's get a little bit of more coffee. Coffee. Oh, yeah. Coffee time. Coffee talk. Coffee. Oh, good stuff. Nope, we got a little cough going on. Mr. Ranger coughing there. Mr. Ranger coughing here. Let's help us through. Oh. Oh, there you go. Let's just give massage his whole neck after a good humble. Oh, yeah. There you go. So yeah, Mr. Ranger Dog is doing better. Yes, he still has his coughs in the morning a little bit and in the evening, but they're not like they used to be. I think his allergies are starting to get down a little bit. The pollen or the molds or whatever is causing Mr. Ranger Dog to do what he does, I think it's subsiding. I hope. So, my good friend and fellow YouTuber Alma over there at Yayuna's Journeys, she's out of the hospital and has made it home. I am super happy about that. She posted yesterday, said that she was on her way home. There was a dust storm that they had to deal with, but she made it home safe and sound. Yeah. Mr. Ranger. So my last day. Last day with the temp agency. You know, I'm very grateful that I got hired on through the temp agency, that they decided to take a chance with me and all that jazz. I'm very grateful. I was thinking about that yesterday on how before I went to the temp agency, I was going from place to place, putting applications, interviews, and they just weren't digging me because I become pulling up in a VW bus and all that jazz. And then I go to the temp agency, and I understand now how temp agency works. You know, they basically hire anybody because you're making them money as you're making money. So yeah, got hired onto the temp agency, and I'm very grateful. I know I had some issues with the pay the past 4 weeks or so, but that was it. That's the only time I had issues with the pay. So I don't know what their deal is, but it's just weird that how after I set up all the payment plans for that Jetta to come out, my paycheck gets all goofy. But it is what it is, and it's the last week of that, and then next week I start through AC Delco and all that jazz, and I'm super duper excited. And I'll be paid every 2 weeks through them, through that groovy company, and I know I will be paid on time. So I got some things I need to do that I need to go do. I need to open up a banking account. I haven't had a bank account since before the divorce, so I gotta tackle that situation. And also, I'm gonna I know I've been saying it, but I'm gonna go get I need a post office box because if I'm gonna have a bank account, I need a mailing address and all that jazz. So I'm just gonna have to tell my boss, look, I gotta take an hour or 2 hours, or an hour extra on lunch here or whatever the case may be. I gotta go take care of all this business because direct deposit is how they pay you through the company I'm working for. So, man, I still got a headache. This is where my headache is, right here, right there. So we're rolling in at 15 minutes after the hour. 15 minutes after the hour. Here on the 16th of March, 2018. It is a Friday. The weekend is here. Ooh, Maxwell just scared me. He started making funny noises. Sorry, folks. I was just thinking about the past 4 months of working through this company, and how I have made good friends, some really good friends. Of course, my friend James. He's my buddy, and of course, he knows all about my YouTube adventures and whatnot. I'm just now kind of opening up to the other coworkers about my YouTube and everything. I was very leery about it, waiting for the hiring process because I didn't want, human resources, that's who does the hiring and firing through the company, HR, to look at my videos or look at my Facebook and be like, this guy seems like he travels, or he might not be able to keep his feet in one place. I don't know about this guy, and that's why I kept telling my supervisor, I was like, Dwight, I'm not planning on going nowhere. I get hired on here, I'm not planning on going nowhere except for my paid vacations. When I get paid vacations, that's going to be the big trips to wherever I go. My first one, of course, being heading straight east down I-40. That's going to be my first big trip and all that jazz. And it might even become before that. There might be like a 4-day weekend or something, and I can maybe have the chance to take an extra day off or something. So that'd be 5 days. So I can drive, let's say to like Nashville, because from here to Nashville, it's about a day and a half drive. If I was to leave here, let's say at like 7 o'clock in the morning, I can drive just about to Memphis, Tennessee in a day, and get some rest, and the next day drive from Memphis on into Tennessee. Which is not an all-day drive. It's not a bad drive at all, but because I've drove that little stretch. Last time I drove that stretch, it was about 100 miles west of Nashville. I stopped at a Stuckey's gas station and got fuel, and they had either bad fuel or they had way too much ethanol. They had something in that just basically threw my timing off in the bus and threw my points. The points are what, basically the timing. Anywho, threw that all off, and I still went to the festival. I was on my way to Bonnaroo Music Festival in Manchester, Tennessee, and still tried to fix the bus on the way back to Oklahoma, but I had a bad back. It was right after I had a drunk driver hit my house, and it was before I was getting ready to have surgery. So I tried my best working on the bus. I was still young at knowing it, but I got some bad fuel at Stuckey's gas station of all places. And I've drove that little stretch of highway in the summertime. Summertime it's hot. It's really hot. But yeah, that's the plan. In 2019, my first paid vacation. I'm gonna plan a YouTube trip. Go see some groovy people, do some YouTube adventures and whatnot. You know, just go see friends. Basically, what it is, and we just happen to document it. You know, that's basically what it is. We're just friends who happen to have a passion for documentation of our lives, or whatever the case may be. So I'm looking forward to that. I really am. Something to really look forward to. Like a spring, plan for like a spring of 2019 road trip extravaganza. That's what I should call it. The Westphalia Chronicles Spring 2019 Road Trip Extravaganza. Baby, you know, shoot, just come to mind. What do you think, Mr. Ranger Dog? Maybe that's what I'll call that. Yeah, the Spring 2019, the Westphalia Spring 2019 Road Trip Extravaganza. I know it's a whole mouthful, ain't it? But it sounds funny. I like the word extravaganza. I gotta have the word extravaganza in it. So here we are, rolling at 21 minutes after the hour. Here on the 16th of March 2018. It is a Friday. Weekend is here. My big plans are tomorrow, take the old Jetta, go deal with it in Ponca. My mom's friend is a car salesman at one of the local big establishments. So I'm not looking for nothing new. I want something used, and I can get in some payments for where I need it to be. And that's all I'm looking for. And if I can't, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to start crossing the bridge to giving the Jetta to the bank, because I got to kill my bills. I got to drop the bills down because I got to live. Everything is going up in price: fuel, food, and like insurances. And I got to do something, because they're sure. Eventually I may be making a real decent pay, but I got to work my way up, you know. Everybody has to work their way up in pay. Oh, Mr. Ranger Dog. Yeah, Mr. Ranger Dog, he's just chilling. He's just over here chilling. Like Mr. Ranger Dog does. But him is feeling better. He's getting more perkier. Oh, good morning, Brother Mark. My friend. My groovy friend. Hope you're doing swell, well, and groovy. I'm just hanging out at the old truck stop. I decided to stay at the truck stop instead of heading out to the country last night. I was on my way out to the country. I turned off of Route 66 to head out to the country. And I was like, man, I just want to stay at the, I like being nomadic. You know, I'm a gypsy basically. So, and, everybody helps me out. Like James, I stay on James's driveway. I stay out there at Kevin's place, So I'm totally grateful for that. But I just wanted to stay somewhere where I know, I don't have to, I just know. It's like here at the truck stop, it's just weird. I'm a gypsy, like I said. When you're at a spot where it's just you don't have to owe somebody for it, the spot, or pay for it. It's a whole nother feeling. So, yeah, I decided I was going to stay at the truck stop last night, man. I was like, hey, man, stay at the truck stop. Check this people out. This car here, they got blankets all around on their windows. This car is a familiar vehicle here at the truck stop. They're always here as well. Obviously, they're living in their vehicle, but I've seen videos of people turning their vehicle into some nice living quarters, so that might be the case next to me there. So yeah, I was just chilling, running at 25 minutes after the hour. I'm going to officially call it right here. Maxwell. Let's go. Let's go. That's it. That's it. Thank you, Maxwell, that coffee maker. You have definitely served your groovy little purpose. Did your little dance. Make it a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Anywho, sorry. Thank you, Maxwell. You can go home and sleep well. Oh yeah, brother man. It's been done, like you said, forever. Before even vehicles, man. People were turning their wagons into homes, you know. I love those old gypsy style wagons, you know. Those are so cool. And it's cool how people are turning these vans, like the vans that are, you know, parked around here. Those type of vans, people are turning them into gypsy looking interiors. But they're younger folks. They're like in their 20s and late 20s and early 30s that's doing this, you know, that type of style. So it's really cool. I'm like the original gypsy style van. I'm the original van lifer here, man. Well, my bus is. So rolling in at 26 minutes after the hour. It is the 16th of March, 2018. Hanging out here with old brother Mark Fun Jones, brother Mark Funnel Cake Jones. This morning he's just pulling into work. He's having fun. We're all having fun. It's Friday. We're getting paid. We're working. Well, I ain't working yet. I'm getting ready to go to work. I got to text brother James. He wasn't feeling good yesterday, so I don't know if I'll be picking up today or not. Got to text him first. But I'll be leaving here about 7 o'clock. Well, I'll be firing up the bus about 7 o'clock. Leaving out here about 7:15. Yeah, dude. That's a good choice, my friend. Obviously, the VW bus, you know, is very cool. It's nostalgic, you know, and it is what it is. And I'm very blessed and very grateful and very fortunate to have this particular VW bus. It's a special one. So, but the Ford or any other van is very smart because of reliability. I mean, this is very reliable because it is what it is. But eventually I'm going to have to do some work on it. But I can drive, keep in mind, at 50, 60 miles an hour. And it's about $40 to fuel up with today's prices. I can go about 270 miles on a full tank. With that same price, you can, you know, with today's cars, you can almost double that, you know. Almost go about 300 to almost 400 miles on a full tank for $40, you know. So it's a good sensible thing, brother Mark. It is. But it's amazing how these old VW buses are getting very sought after. I have a lot of people at the auto parts warehouse because we only deal with mechanics, you know, big mechanic shops or dealers, you know, like car dealer mechanics. So they're always taking pictures of the bus, freaking out over the bus, and then they freak out how long I've had the bus, and then they freak out how many miles is on this engine. I'm like, yeah, it's over 100,000 miles, you know, no big wolf. They're like, what? You know, you got to just keep up with the maintenance, you know. And I got to do some maintenance on it very, very soon. I just need the place and the time to do it. So, but you take care of these old buses, they'll take care of you. You know, it's like, it's amazing. It's almost, it's alive, which it kind of makes you think, you know, the concept of Herbie, the love bug, you know. Can you imagine like Herbie, the love bus? Or Irby, we can call it Irby, the love bus. Who knows? Who knows? You know, it's Friday morning. It's Friday morning. You know, I'm just grateful that brother Mark decided to pop in and say hi. Thank you, my friend. We're rolling in at 29 minutes after the hour here. Gonna say thank you for all the groovy folks who's gonna pop in later on and have a chit chat and well, leave a comment. You know, always leave a comment down below. Oh, funeral host, thanks for popping in at the last minute and saying hi. It's always groovy and swell and excellent for you to stop in. I was talking about earlier, I think European van. Yes, brother Mark. European, dude, get you a Volkswagen. Those Volkswagen Euro vans that have the pop-up, the Westphalias, get you one of those, man. Those are nice. They're expensive. I mean, the resale value is high on them, but man, I suggest it. Highly suggest get yourself a Volkswagen Euro van. Westphalia edition, brother. Brother Mark Von Jones, Westphalia edition. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. It's been swell, well, and groovy. Funeral host, thank you. It's always nice to see you stopping in. I'm going to get all ready to head out pretty soon. Start my Friday and all that groovy jazz, you know. Since it's Friday, you know, might as well start this vlog, or I'll start my Type 2 vlog with the ending of this vlog. You know, something I like to do every once in a while. Something I like to do just once in a while. It's kind of fun to do, just kind of fun to do. A vlog within a vlog, within a vlog, within a vlog, within a vlog. So, thanks, guys, for hanging out this morning with Mr. Ranger Dog and I, drinking some coffee. I love you. Love is all we need. And kindness while we're here on earth, just to get by. Peace. Love. And always, you can stay tuned for my Type 2 daily vlog. You know, it's a daily vlog that comes out every day. You know, I'm starting my daily vlog right here. You know, it's a Type 2. So, little snippets of my life. So, stay tuned for that little sucker coming out tonight. Peace, love, and Volkswagen always. A Volkswagen. Grease.